Welcome back to Views with Hughes or Jennifer News. This is Jerome Hughes, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification, so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. So, Deadline.com as well as the Hollywood Reporter are both reporting that Bob Iger, Disney CEO, is ready to sell Hulu. Okay, so they're saying that he's ready to sell Hulu. This comes after a day after the earnings call from Disney, where they met with the different big time investors and everything, discuss what's going to be restructuring, including the 7,000 layoffs of employees, as well as cutbacks and everything from the company itself. And apparently, it's like this is like a bit of surprise news because of the fact that not only is Bob Iger planning to sell Hulu, but it's also possible that Nelson Peltz also abandons Disney proxy fight, as Bob Iger says everything is on the table. Okay, so as we all know, Peltz is like basically a dog with the bone, and it's like his decision to go ahead and just step back. That simply means that he has exactly what he wants. Okay, he has what he wants, and it's possible that Iger and Peltz might have met in a back room somewhere and discussed these things and possibly even made a deal. But it's just that, they probably made a big deal, and it might have included Hulu, selling of Hulu, as well as a few other things that may be revealed in the coming future. Okay. But not only is it Hulu, but also potentially some other potential properties, if you will. Now, we don't know because we already seen that Bob Iger has plans with ESPN, since it's a moneymaker with its live gaming content and events, but not with the recorded shows and everything, But this is definitely interesting. We heard before that, they were going to sell Hulu, then they weren't going to sell Hulu. Now there's reports out there saying that Hulu is actually going to be sold. To whom will it be? Or will it be a standalone platform again? Who knows? But other than that, it's like in a few, like if, with the great unraveling of his legacy, Bob Iger's legacy has just started. And Iger himself just seems like he's being forced to do it. But other than that, it's like with his reign and everything, it's like to determine that, what's going to happen, where will this lead to? And also, will it return to its core competency content, which is basically with like films and parks that caters to families, So this is just going to be a short video and everything, where it's discussed that possibly Nelson Peltz and Bob Iger probably had a backroom discussion, and it's like it's going to be interesting to see where this will go, because it seems to me like Nelson Peltz probably got what he wants and everything. It says here that we respect and value the input of all our shareholders, and we appreciate the decision by Triumph Fund announced by Nelson Peltz this morning. Disney responded in a statement. Okay, so it's like Peltz made the comments on CNBC shortly after Iger was interviewed on the channel. It was newsmaking conversation with Iger, suggesting that Hulu's future as part of the company is far from set in stone. And Iger said that Hulu is a very successful platform and I think good consumer proposition, but everything's on the table right now. And it's like the person who's interviewing made the assumption that Disney will buy out Comcast's stake next year, but I'm doubtful. But he did say that I'm suggesting that isn't necessarily the case. But other than that, I guarantee you that Nelson's like his fight and everything for the departure of his successor and predecessor Bob Chapek, I said that he felt that it was a mistake to separate the business side of the entertainment divisions from the creative side, which is why that was his first move after rejoining Disney. Okay, so he also stated that this is a big, complex company and a hard company to run, even in good times. We thought we made the right decision when we chose Bob back in 2020. The board obviously decided recently in November that he was not the right person for the job and made the change. With anything that any big decision that you make, particularly if it doesn't work out right, you should learn from what went wrong, and that's something the board has discussed. So it's like As far as Peltz is concerned, Peltz announced that his proxy fight last month, arguing that for a clear succession strategy, cost cutting, and return of Disney's dividend. But here's the thing, though. Iger also said the same thing. But the thing is, right when everyone cleared out and everything, and you know, he stated that it may take a year or so. You know, but if there's any, it's possible that there's a bad blood between Iger and Peltz after Iger moved Kevin Feige's, no, yeah, Perlmutter. I mean, Ike Perlmutter might be bad blood between Ike Perlmutter and Bob Iger after Iger moved Kevin Feige's Marvel Studios into the film studios division back in 2015 after Perlmutter was let go. All right. So let me know your thoughts about this whole thing. You know, what will this lead to? How will this help the company as a whole? You know, let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Let me know what went wrong in the video. Also, if you have any other thoughts that you can add to this that I might not have brought up, go ahead and share that in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed what I shared in this video, go ahead and smash that like button. Also, share it across far and wide on social media. And if you enjoyed all the content I put out there, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. Until then, peace.